Hello, YouTube family, and welcome to Danielle's Denture Diaries. I am Danielle, and in today's video, I'm going to be updating you guys since I got my fangs back, as you can see. I'll give a brief little bit of backstory and context for those of you who may be brand new, and then we'll be talking about, what the overall experience is like once I got them back, and why I'm not wearing my bottom denture. And I will actually be reacting and commenting on all the comments that I've received since then and haven't had a chance to respond to you guys. I have been packing, so this may very well be the very last video that you see with the fireplace behind me. And this setting, the next video that I see you guys in, I will be in a new house, and it will be so much nicer. It's an upgrade for my family, and it's a new chapter. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is my fangs are back. I'm absolutely happy I got them back. When they were first fitted in again, I was very happy and just overall happy that they were back in my head. I missed them so much, and there was a lot of excitement, and my son was there again and made me feel very happy. I'm sorry if my makeup looks very wonky. I'm just realizing now. I kind of just jumped on real fast after work. But I mostly was just excited to have them. I did bite down, I did smile, I noticed that there were some things that looked kind of different. I firmly believe the teeth themselves look different, the part that goes into the gums part of your denture. I feel like it's more clear and see-through. I feel like you can actually make out the outline of the white tooth part now. And I also noticed that the gums part themselves are more beveled looking. I pulled up the pictures of what they look like now. Maybe I should find the pictures of... Okay, yeah. So in a previous video, I'm going to do my best here. Okay. This is some of the photos that I had taken and I showed you guys. So there's that one. And this one. So you can see some bevelment where the creator of the dentures, or the lab, made it look like that's where the tooth root would go to the gums. And that was the inside of the palate. This is with the soft reline in it still. No, the soft reline was taken out. So that's from Cushion Grip. Okay. So, for those of you that are brand new and joining us, I had sent my dentures out, my immediate dentures out, for a hard reline, which happened for me around the 6 or 7 month mark. Yeah, I want to say it could be 7 or 8 actually. And at that point in time, it's when you should be slowing down on the healing and shrinkage, since your extraction, depending on the degree to which you had the extraction. For me, I had a full mouth extraction, all in one take except for one missed tooth. There are videos about that too. And with the hard reline, I had to send my teeth out and away. I worked in the back office for my facility and wore a mask the entire time. In my most recent videos, I talked to you guys a bit, and I even talked to you without my teeth in, which I still can't believe I did it, which is another reason why I want to do the comments this way. I'm still going to go back and respond also, but I feel like this is more personal when I can do it. So that's where we are now. And looking at my dentures now, they look, to me, even more beveled on the gums. the hygienist or assistant insisted that it wouldn't have been done any differently. They would be the same. I'm convinced otherwise. I feel like they even feel different, like across the front right here. I'm getting used to it now, and it's not a bad thing, it's just different. This is what the insides of both look like now. So something else that I noticed is that where my frenulum is and the vein in the middle down here on the bottom, it looks like they actually really enunciated. You're going to see it better in this picture. Maybe. We'll see. So you see the top parts of the bottom and top denture? It looks like they cut further in to showcase where those, not veins, but those things are. Overall, I am happier. I'm just happy to have them back. I'm happy to be smiling again. I'm happy and relieved to be putting my whole face together again and resuming my normal routines, getting ready for work and everything. And something else that I noticed, especially today as time has been going on, because the hygienist or assistant did mention that there may be some discomfort, there may be some new rubbing, there may be new sores, and things like that because of the new snugness of the dentures. And in the moment, again, I'm probably just over the moon, and I was like, no, they're perfect, they're beautiful, I'm so happy. I've been wearing them this far. It's been probably 3 weeks now, 2 weeks. And in the past week or so, I've noticed that back here, where that last tooth had to be extracted, the one that was like forgotten or missed, is where I'm experiencing the most pain. And it almost feels like my gums have expanded to the point of pushing the denture off. Like it won't physically stay and it just pushes and pops off. I don't think that's actually the case. That's just what it feels like. It feels like there's a lot of pressure back there, especially today. This morning it got pretty intense. On my drive into work, I was like, that's annoying, but it's okay. It's tolerable. And then lunchtime came around and I went to bite down on this side, and this side hurt. So I took my bottom denture out. Again, I'm still on the idea that whatever it may take, I need to be eating and I need to be taking in sustenance. If it means the bottom denture has to come out again, the bottom denture will come out again. And I'm not going to see it necessarily as a setback. It's just a moment, and it is what it is. Aside from that, I'm still using powder for the top denture, and I'm also using the C-bond wafer for the bottom and putting the Curoxin along the side, especially here now. And that helps for a little bit. It doesn't completely alleviate that pain, though. I think there's something actually happening. It could be that the hard reline set, and since the hard reline had set, it just made it very tight, as my dentist did advise would happen, is that sometimes the dentures can be updated or relined or whatever, and sometimes it'll make the dentures tighter and sometimes a little bit uncomfortable again. So we're going to roll with it. It is what it is. And now we will look at these comments. I've now moved you over, and here we go. Okay, so this is back to 2 weeks ago. Oh no. So you used one S for your name. By the way, everybody's getting shout outs today, so yay. Actually, you know what? Before I even do that, you guys, we have 400 people here. We have 400 people that want to be a part of this conversation, that have something to say, or they're thinking about things and they're wondering and they're wanting to learn more and they're wanting to feel included. Anyone that's in my little corner of YouTube, I'm assuming that you are wanting to feel like you're a part of a community that has an idea of what you may be experiencing, feeling, and going through. And the fact that we have now reached up to 400 people who now belong, who now can feel a part of this, who now can be a part of this conversation, who can be in these comments. I can't believe we're at 400 people. I cannot believe it. It's amazing. And it's thanks to you guys. I would not have the inspiration and encouragement to continue to do this if it weren't for having even just one person saying, hey, this is doing something for me. Hey, this is adding into what I need here. And the fact that there isn't just one, but 400 people. The whole goal of this channel is to make as many people in the denture community feel supported and like a part of a community that can stand behind them and learn and move through the motions and the curveballs that denture life can throw at us. I'm absolutely happy. So, okay, we've done that. So, this person is Passion, is how I've been saying it, or it could be Passion. I'm glad you're uploading videos more often. I enjoy them a lot, friend. Well, I feel like I've now dropped the ball because I haven't done it in a while. But yes, when my dentures were out of my head, I was uploading a lot more often. I felt like I had no teeth and no confidence to talk, but I had a lot more to say. If that makes sense. That, and I feel like the more I can be vulnerable in those moments, the more it is going to help other people feel inspired to get through it and understand that it is possible, it is doable. David, you should Google George Washington's dentures. I will do that. Because fun fact, we learned that George Washington's dentures were not entirely made out of wood. Are they? Nope. They're made out of a raccoon. I'm kidding. That's not a fact. That's not true. John! A wonderful compliment for my eyes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Especially when I'm wearing a mask. Just look up here. From here up. Just look at my eyes. That's it. Casey, human teeth. Yes, I actually asked the oral surgeon if it was possible to save my son's wisdom teeth and place them where my teeth were missing at the time. He said it has been done, but doesn't go well, so it isn't something that is done anymore. So, like a tooth transplant or a dental transplant. That would be interesting. And technically with your son being your son, I mean, there's the very similar DNA, I think. I'm not a biologist. I always assume a child or a baby would get their father's DNA too, or mostly. I'm not sure. But that is an idea. I just don't know about the whole tooth taking root and that part of it, especially because it's an internal thing, but it's not solely internal, like an organ, if that makes sense. It's a hybrid. We have hybrid teeth. How about the future of dentures? From Casey also. Yeah, this is from Casey. Can they make something flexible for more comfort and a better fit? Are implants worth it? Can teeth be grown back? I don't believe teeth can really be grown back. The most extent that I've heard of so far from a friend of a friend is having a bone graft to help restructure and rebuild your jaw in order to make you eligible for things like implants. And then as far as can they make something more flexible for more comfort and a better fit? So there's a denture creator online. I think he's on Etsy, or he was. Russell Klein's. I keep hearing about them, and it's something else that I've looked into. Allegedly, his dentures are like that custom, final, or permanent set of dentures you would want to ideally get maybe a year or two after your extraction date. And from what I've heard and the reviews and other YouTubers, his dentures are incredibly light. They feel very natural, like less like a hockey puck, if that makes sense. I don't know about the flexibility. I think that with the rubber, which is something that I mentioned in my last video, I wonder if having too thick of a rubber would make it harder. And I think I would also be worried that if it's a rubber and it's flexible, it's not going to allow for your teeth to stay stationary when you bite into something. They're going to move and also flex with the rest of your denture. So it'd be worth looking into, though, to see what all is out there. I know some people that do their own denture kits and things like that. I'm sure they all have their own mixtures and combinations of plastics and acrylics and things like that. Especially when you really look at my dentures, they almost look like they have glitter in them, like a red glitter to the pink acrylic or plastic. So, short story long, I will look into that. World of Predcraft. Predator? I'm thinking Alien versus Predator. Oh, you got this. I'm going through a similar thing. New to dentures. A month in, just getting used to them, walking around, or taking them out around the wife, and the way I talk. She is fine and wanted me to get them, but it definitely has an impact on you. That is indescribable to people that haven't went through it. And as a contractor and business owner, it is definitely a newfound confidence I have talking to people. Stay up, all will work out. Thank you. I'm going to call you World. Thank you. Yeah. I think talking in front of your significant other with and without dentures is important. My fiance, Matt, he doesn't mind the idea of seeing me without my dentures. It was something that I personally had an issue with, so I would wear my mask. He would get worried about me wearing it so often. Otherwise, he said that I didn't sound any different. And he has acknowledged that since the beginning, my fangs are something that have impacted me in nothing but a positive light. I have nothing to complain about at this point in time because they allow me that chance to talk to people, like you said, in the business industry. And when you talk to people and you have to make a sale or whatever, you can't allow your mind to go elsewhere and start wondering if your tooth is about to fall out the way mine did. You need to stay focused on the person and what they're saying and what they're asking of you and be able to respond and help them, right? See a need, fill a need. Thank you, robots. And it does impact you. It's, like you said, it's indescribable. You lose a part of your identity. You lose the structure of your face and what your face once looked like. You gain a healthier version of you. You gain a more confident version of you. You gain a version of you that you can recreate into something you never thought was capable or something that was possible. And that's what it's done for me. It's, for me, elevated my life on so many levels. All right, world, here we go. Another one. Smiling was the biggest thing for me. I interact with new clients daily. Yep. I have no pictures from years of just broken and decay happening. Oh. It has been life-changing. Lucky my insurance will pay for a certain amount of dental each year, but this definitely has me making a plan to be ready. You got this. Thanks for being willing to share. Thank you. Thank you for commenting. Thank you and welcome, by the way. Welcome to our community. I don't recognize your name. Casey, I don't recognize your name. David, I know you've been around for a little bit. John, you've been around. And then Passion, I've seen you a few times now. World, welcome, and I'm glad you're getting something out of this. Again, as someone in a business industry where you do meet new people, new clients, that first impression is you. That first smile or lack of smile is what they have to base, okay, what is this conversation going to look like? Am I going to open up to this person or am I going to close off? Everything from smiling to eye contact to handshakes or no handshakes. I know we live in a world, I know. It's all everything, especially when you do have to talk to people for a living. So I hear that. And then, yeah, if you've watched any of my older videos, there are pictures my Google in my phone will remind me that, hey, look, pictures and videos from way long ago. And they're pictures and videos of my son, and I'm not smiling in most of them. It's kind of sad. Like, I'm in the picture for some of them, but I'm not smiling. World. By the way, you sound great compared to some of us with the mask on. It's virtually unnoticed by most people for sure. And for the weight, I use Mask Gainer at Walmart. Yes, they are shakes. Do you get the powder or the pre-made? I've been trying the powder. Or no, I get the brand from Target. I'm sorry. Otherwise, yeah, I'd be interested. For the last 2 years prior to dentures, I couldn't eat anything and have literally substituted for lack of food intake. I couldn't do. It works well. One of the only shakes with calories, yeah. I do worry about coming into something like muscle milk. To me is very chalky. I did use Premier, was good for a while, and then I think I drank so much of it right after my extractions that I got sick of it, but I am open to more suggestions. And I also broke my bullet blender. I broke it very recently, and I just sat and stared at it, and I just... Okay, this is fine. Tara, I love seeing you here. You are still beautiful with or without teeth. Thank you. I hope the family's doing well. Paradise Acres Homestead, welcome. I don't recognize you. I don't recognize that name. I'm so proud of you. You are beautiful. Your beauty is so much more than your fangs. Ah! You are not alone in how weird it feels. I'm working on it as well. But your self-accepting is your self-expect. Your self-acceptance is inspiring to those who are still struggling. Much love and mad respect for you. Hugs and high fives. Yes! Yes, thank you. No, wait, I remember seeing Paradise, and I automatically think Paradise Island. I don't even know what that's from, I just think Paradise Island, but yes! Thank you. Thank you, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm happy I'm reacting to these on video now. I'm going to go back and I will reply to them one by one. But this is amazing. I love that you mentioned my fangs. And honestly, a lot of the self-acceptance is rising to the occasion and taking on the challenge head first. If I'm going to sit here and advocate for ownership over the situation, I had better be able to put them shoes on myself, right? So here we are. Debbie! I think I've seen you around too a few times. I think. Unless we have multiple Debbies in here, which is very possible at this point, right? Yes, I've come across your videos. I'm willing to bet you're talking about Princess Glitterhead. I've been wondering how you've been. I thought you got your teeth back on Monday. Yes. I did get them back on Monday. I uploaded my last video late. I was working on editing and like splicing the video because there was a part where my son was yelling from the bathtub. So, yeah. For those of you with a 3-year-old/4-year-old, he just turned 4, and that is what they do. They make dinosaur noises sometimes. Glad you're stepping out of your comfort zone, though. My husband is not allowed to see me without mine in. I'm a lot older than you, and when mine came out of my face, when mine came out, my face kind of collapses, so the wrinkles are really bad. I'm using all kinds of serums and creams and lotions, which I believe are helping a teeny bit, tiny bit. I was noticing my skin being more dry throughout the day, so I'm making a conscious effort to better my skin. By the way, you look good without yours. Ah! I'm honestly trying to jump on my skincare. I'm the worst. So, just because you mentioned it, and I keep my laptop on my vanity. I do a duo whatever-o. I love Clearasil. Sorry, again, you're shifted off the side. I love Clearasil. Cleany uppy pads. I love... Wait, is that Clearasil? Yep. I love Clean and Clear. It's a little gel putty-on-y. It's very drying, though. Very drying. Both of those are very drying acne products. What I also love is I do like the Clean and Clear Dual Hydration. You know, not sponsored, by the way. I just have acne. Yep. But something that I really like, I won't use that moisturizer very often because it takes my skin to another level of dryness. I have another. Oh. And once in a while I'll use the Clean and Clear Essentials Deep Cleaning Astringent. I don't use all of this at one time. By the way, this is all more as like a, what does my skin feel like today or this morning? Something else I really liked is I like to layer the e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration Face Cream. It's fragrance free. Feels so good. Something I'm trying to be more conscious about is drinking more water because apparently your skin and body needs water. I thought I would make it a point to drink more water once my teeth were taken care of. I don't know why I wanted to combine both of those efforts together. I don't know. I just thought it would happen, and I'm still kind of struggling. It's a really bad habit. Lawrence, or I like to say Lawrence. Just so you know, every time I see your comment, I read your name as Lawrence because it's Lawrence. Lawrence. No big deal. You look great. We all had no teeth when we were born. Well, if babies can look good without teeth, why can't we? Babies are so cute. People say that newborns look like potatoes. They're still adorable potatoes. Be nice. Leora. You go, girl. You done great. Beautiful. I always love seeing your comments. I think you I think you were the one that you had said like we need to meet in person or something. I love seeing your comments. I feel like we just relate. Like I read your comments in a certain tone that I'm like, why do I feel like me and her just sitting here giving each other the tea, drinking coffee. Giving tea, drinking coffee, yeah. Kayla, you look beautiful. I know you can tell when your fangs aren't in, but me being new here, I honestly can't tell that you wouldn't have teeth. Thank you, Kayla, and welcome. Welcome to the community. I'm so glad that this was your first impression. Welcome. Hopefully you hang out and you're around and you see this video. But yeah, I've met a few people at my facility where I work, my gym, and some of them, one person who works in a lab, I talked about it in one of my videos, is he was actually a lab technician that makes dentures, and he asked me, not knowing, he said, how do you keep your teeth so white? And I was like, well, actually, I wear dentures, so thank you. Arabella, I love your picture, the Marilyn Monroe. I always love Marilyn. I am in the same boat as Debbie S., being much older than you, without my dentures, wrinkles, non-existent top lip, and an aging to my face I have never witnessed. Danielle, you are still gorgeous, and I envy the definition shape of your lips. Bless you for braving to film without your fangs. Also, I want to add, it is not just your natural outer beauty. The sincerity of your spirit makes you even more beautiful. Stop. You guys are so sweet. You guys are so, so sweet. If I can find more things, I will keep you guys posted, because something I guess I never thought about doing too is maybe a kind of a makeup video also. I know I'm still behind on a couple recommendations with current things going on. But maybe finding a makeup video that we can alleviate some of the fine lines and wrinkles, because I do have like massive bags under my eyes. They're pretty awful. And as far as my lip, something I think I showed you guys before is I like to use this. I'm actually going to go ahead and click back over to the video so I can see. Okay, good. You can still see me. He's going to know I'm recording. Don't mind him. He's probably on his way home. All right. So I actually like to use the Maybelline Nude Whisper 105. And it's just a pencil. I would use any nude pencil that matches very similar or close, maybe a shade darker to your natural lip. And I outline just a little bit, and then I pull it in to make it look more natural, because my lips on the inside, like closer to my mouth. Obviously, I eat and drink water sometimes. But I do consider myself fortunate with some facial structure. It was a pretty nice combination between my parents, and then also with my lips. Honestly, I don't know where they came from. I know one thing you can ask for with your denture is going to be the additional support. What I've heard of is that, a lab or a dentist can actually add extra acrylic to push that up just a little. And I have also heard quite a bit on people that opt in for lip fillers. Just a very small amount, though. A small amount can go a long way. But yeah, thank you. I have noticed my own fine lines, and my selfie light actually helps with this too also. As you can see with my eyebrow now. Arabella, okay. John, your smile doesn't make you beautiful. It is only the ice on the cake. You look gorgeous with or without. Thank you. You always make me feel better. I always feel like I could come on here with no makeup on and it'd be okay. Cheryl, you look absolutely fine. You are right. It is reality. I leave it to you to always bring that hard truth, the tough love, I feel like. Bob, I love your channel, Danny. I haven't been called Danny in so long. And the thoughts you share with us, thank you. You are so welcome. And I don't think I've seen you much on here yet, Bob, so if I haven't said welcome to the community, welcome, welcome, welcome. Casey, thank you. Yes, I use my tongue as well. I'm so self-conscious without my teeth. Watching you go without makes me realize it's not as bad as we think. That was the whole goal. Thank you. That was the whole point. I love it. Yes. I can't thank you enough for putting yourself out there like this and helping us. I can relate to your journey more than anyone else's. I'm just happy that you guys hear these things and see these things, because this is the whole point, and all I can do is open up to a camera for apparently 30 minutes and save it, tell myself at some point I'm going to edit this, I edit it, maybe I will upload this, I upload it, and then walk away and close my laptop and say, I hope this helps somebody. And all of this just fills my heart, and my heart's overflowing. So, David, I'm grateful for you. If it wasn't for your video diaries, I never had the courage to have my teeth extracted and to start the journey to getting dentures. David! Oh my gosh. To think that my video could have impacted you in a way that Heather B. Denture Diva, or I think I found Princess Glitterhead later. Who else did I find? The girl with the smile. And I know there's another one. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. I found some on Instagram too. But if it weren't for them and seeing these beautiful people inside and out, I'm not talking about just because of their teeth, but same. And I'm just really happy that I could do that for somebody else, because this honestly was the best thing for me. Kathy, you are brave and beautiful. You are brave and beautiful, Kathy. Thank you, and I hope you are doing amazing tonight or today, wherever you are. Karen, fearless leader, my dear, with great dignity and grace, that's what defines you. I'm not worthy, you guys. Ashley, hey. Hey, beautiful. Wow, you did it. You are truly an inspiration to all of us denture wearers. This is so incredibly brave of you. I'm not there yet. That's okay. And I have to say, if I'm being honest, I didn't realize you were either. I wasn't. The difference between someone who gets things done and someone who hopes to get it done is the person that says, I'm going to do it. I don't know when the next time I'm going to do it will be, but one day I will feel gutsy enough and I will feel like it's time. It's time for an update. It's time. The word that comes to mind is growth. Yes. My most denture videos don't move me or make me feel anything like this one did. Consider me moved. Goals. Goals. Shine bright like a diamond. I have no words. These comments are exactly what fuels that fire to post the next video and rack my brain for something that you guys haven't already heard before, and that includes my kid. And to keep showcasing this and to show that my voice means something in this community, because amongst all the other denture videos and YouTube corner over here, I'm not expecting to be better than, I'm not expecting to be different in a way that's like, oh, different. I want to be different in a way that whoever can relate to Princess Glitterhead, relate to her. Whoever can relate to Heather B. Denture Diva and can hear her the way she speaks and wants to hear those things, listen. Whoever can hang out with me, hang out with me. It actually doesn't matter. What matters is that you are sitting with, next to, listening to, watching whoever it is that speaks your language. And if I'm speaking your language, Ashley, it feels like you're speaking my language. And you guys, I couldn't be more grateful for all of you. All of you. Sean Conway, first of all, welcome. I don't think I've seen you around. Hello, thank you for the video. I need help. I just got the new one. Text me. Fixing It Ultramax demo was the video he commented on. I'm not sure I understand, but welcome. If I haven't seen you around. Very informative. Thank you so much, Jacqueline, on E-Day preparation. You're very welcome. And I hope you're feeling well. I don't know if you've went through the process yet, if you're still just kind of in your investigative work, but welcome, and I'm happy to see you and have you here. If you have questions, leave me a comment. I may respond directly and just comment right back. I may upload a video and then comment back. We shall see. Richmont. Hi Danielle, you look amazing and thanks for your videos. Like I said before, you are an inspiration. Keep making your videos. I am watching and really just learning and getting informed. Question, do you have a picture of you before your teeth? Indubitably I do. Indubitably. I will... Oh wait, before I got my dentures, yeah, okay. I do, and I will look for them as I continue here. Because I actually had found those screenshots also. Sorry, hi guys, we're hanging out. Okay, so if you want to go back and watch some of my older videos, Richmond, number 4, you can watch those videos. I used to MacGyver my teeth, so I would go to As Seen on TV section in Walmart. I would cut up the Perfect Smile kits, and I would MacGyver a plastic tooth, and it would be really awful. So in this picture, you can see that my tooth next to my large tooth in the front doesn't actually match. Oh, 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 oh. Let's see where I am. Nope. Maybe. So it was passable, especially from a distance. For me, I can personally see where the tooth is that was not correct. And as time went on, I had my son, I realized that, you know, things were getting progressively worse. My front tooth eventually even got knocked out working at Target. Let's see, I took screenshots from my private videos because I did at first start this channel with private uploaded videos, more like a diary personally for myself. And I just wanted to be able to reference how bad things really were, because I always told myself if I ever start to regret having dentures, I need to remember what this was really like and how bad it was. I'm sorry, this is taking a minute. Oops. 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 Phone. Okay. Are we cooking with oil yet? Maybe. Well, I will keep going while I look. Tony, with or without teeth, you remain absolutely fabulous. You guys are too sweet. Alright, this is going to drive me crazy. So I was actually really thankful for the mask mandates and stuff at the time too, because my front tooth would fly out and it was really awful. It would fly out in the middle of conversation even. So it was pretty rough. Let me see. I feel like I'm getting closer. Getting there. Maybe. Alright, I'm giving myself like another minute. If I don't find it, I will have to just show you in another video. I'm sorry, guys. Or maybe I'll just edit this whole part out where I'm looking. I may just do that. Okay. So, I'm just going to show you the whole backed out version of this. So those were teeth missing. So it was a whole bunch of the side, a front tooth, and then, oh, um, now I'm just open with you guys, I guess. And both of the back ones were also missing. So that was before dentures. That's with crowns in. And I would consistently have to put those teeth back in piece by piece to pull together a smile that would look like that, but I was literally falling apart. So, short story long, I hope that answers your question. I do have, it looks like, there was a comment and then someone commented under you. So, Rosa, hey Danielle, my E-Day was on Monday, 4 days ago. I am not wearing dentures due to sores from the needles used. Yeah. My first adjustment is next week. I'm letting my gums air out for a while. You're beautiful inside and out. And sometimes that is what your healing process calls for. Not everyone is the same. And I realize that people are encouraged to wear their dentures as much as they can to try and get used to them. Sometimes it's just not the case, because same thing goes for practicing with eating. It got to a point where I had to take my dentures out to eat. You got to do what you got to do, right? And also, you are beautiful. Congratulations on your new journey. Keep going and for sure keep shining. Oh, Melinda was telling Rosa. Oh, you guys. Melinda, you're so supportive and I love it. Thank you. This is why we have our denture community, is because we can lean on each other and we can encourage each other and we can share this together. Rosa, hi. Did you use any powder while the stitches were still in the gums? No. What I did was I used the Ultramax paste adhesive on the roof of my mouth, and that was it. I would smear it around with a Q-tip. I would avoid the trough completely, and then I used nothing on my bottom denture at all for a while. There was a period where I couldn't even wear my bottom denture because it was so sensitive. But that's what I did, and then as soon as I got the okay, I started using the paste adhesive all throughout my top denture, and I would use a C-bond wafer on the bottom was what was considered safe to use because it would help with that cushion and sensitivity. Melinda, I just subbed. Congrats on 400. Hey! I was like, thank God we all have to wear a mask. Yep. And I do have to wear my dentures, and I don't have to wear my dentures. You are beautiful. I hardly wear them because you can't really tell I don't have them. But I have been trying to wear them more because I should. I spent a lot on them. I was just so happy to be done with the old teeth and wanted to wear nothing. I wear a mask when I go out, but I don't around my friends. And yes, I push my tongue forward when I don't have them in. So you do the, like a, I love Angelina Jolie and Megan Fox. They are my inspiration. Not in every sense of the, anyway. Thanks for your honesty. Keep shining. Honored to be a part of your journey. I'm honored to be a part of your journey. Thank you, Melinda, and welcome, welcome. That was the last comment, you guys. And I realize that you've been sitting here with me for about an hour. All the compliments and everything are amazing. And it helps me feel encouraged and like, okay, if this is the response that I can get from the community, you guys each deserve the same. You guys are beautiful with or without your dentures. And yeah, do we ideally want to wear the dentures that we got the tooth extraction for, that we paid for, and whatever? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's nice. But we all have to do what we have to do, and none of our journeys are going to look the same, and it's not going to be the same amongst anyone subbed here. It's not going to be the same amongst anyone commenting on here. It's not going to be the same for every YouTuber that you choose to watch and learn from. All I can hope is that, again, you find where you feel you fit, and like where you can sit and enjoy having a kind of conversation almost with a YouTuber. I don't really even consider myself a YouTuber. I don't call this my YouTube channel. I refer to this when I talk about it as my support channel, or my denture support group, because at the end of the day, that's what this is for. This is meant to encourage, inspire, and support, and continue to build that awareness, continue building that normalcy around having prosthetics in our mouths, and just to be more comfortable. And if it means that, like me, maybe you're sitting down and you're just kind of zoned out because you're really kind of in shock still over the whole situation, been there. So if you have any comments, questions, concerns, go ahead and leave a comment. You may end up in my next video. You may end up just getting a long written response. If you like videos like this one, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you would like to see more from me in the future, go ahead and subscribe. And I will talk to you later.